hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. But the first thing you have to do is wipe your feet before you come up in the house. Respect the Rebuttal Entertainment house. Respect my house. Hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Or I'm just going to send my DC goons. I'm sending DC goons after y'all. Y'all know you can't handle the DC goons. You can't handle it, man. So y'all come on up in here. It's fight week. We got breaking news. We got a little bit of stuff going on in Boston. They trying. We got a little bit of stuff. So y'all come on up in here, man, and let's talk about it. Lorenzo is in the house. What's going on, Lorenzo? Man, you know, we got PBC card, PITBULL Cruz, Roach. You know, we got some fights coming on. Shocky Foster, Cool Boy Steve. You know, we got 2 cents, my baby, up in here. You heard me? Somebody gonna be a loser. You know, we got Tony K in the building. Come on up here. Happy belated Halloween, Thanksgiving, trick-or-treating, all the good stuff. Turkey, gobble, gobble, all that good stuff up in here. My man John in the building. What's going on, John? Yeah, man. So we got some fights coming up this weekend. Jenna Beck and Law, the oldest man in boxing mankind history, is Lonnie Lord fighting Jenna Beck, the most flat-footed, overrated guy in boxing mankind history. Oh, yeah, it's good to feel good. You know, it feels good, man. Then we got the breaking news. Let me put my breaking news. I know Tony K don't like my breaking news thing, but I'm going to play it anyway. Breaking news, breaking news. We got breaking news in the house. Finally, Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson, New York City, January the 31st. You know, so that's another fight coming up. Oh, man, we got the fights coming up, man. And, you know, we got the master plan. Joaquin in the building. What's up, Joaquin? Yeah, so 2 cents, what you think about what's going on, man? Bill Haney trying to take the easy route. I keep telling you, I gotta look at this stuff. Y'all be thinking these be big fights, but you look at the style matchups, it just don't make sense. We just don't like Devin enough to pick him in any fight. Oh man, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Let's do it, man. We got the beautiful jab queen in the building. Don't go playing around with her. Yeah, Rebuttal Entertainment is back. We back, man. We got the fights. We got Pitbull and Roach. Who y'all got? Shocky Foster. My man Cool Boy Steve Fulton. Jose Ramos. And who's that? Shane Mosley Jr. We got the return of Frank Martin. You know, we got a lot of shit going on. You know, we got a lot of it going on. Why can't you say, I got shot? All right. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. We really need HLD back for Nigga Can I Talk, because Teofimo and Shakur, easy work for Shakur. But it is what it is. We still ain't heard. I'm in a good mood today. We still ain't heard no evidence or nothing about Tank David. I heard he running from the popo, they say, allegedly. But where? I just seen Tank down in Baltimore giving away turkeys. I thought he was running from the police. Man, y'all don't stop the nonsense. Y'all don't stop the nonsense. I see HLD on everybody else's channel. Yeah, but it's on. But it's all good. You know, I see he came on here one time, man. But what else going on? I was on Twitter. I seen you know, like I put my my shorts up on Twitter. And Angel D was on Mill City. Oh, that's his show there. That's his show there. Get on the player. What's going on? What else did I see? I seen the Boston Voice. They do what I do. Everybody does most of the time. They put up shorts up on Twitter, and I seen a short up on Twitter when somebody was cursing out the Boston Voice and telling them when they kept saying I'm a Tank Davis fan, but I'm not a overly hyped fan. My favorite fighter, Keith Thurman, but I gotta protect the kid. When they put a short up saying, yeah, Tank ain't fighting nobody. He fighting people that he fought people that people didn't want to see him to fight. And this dude was going back and forth. See, I'm so good at what I do. This is why I don't go on these shows. I would have rebutted that shit so quick. They were like, oh my God, who is this dude rebutting that bullshit like that? Oh, Tank ain't fighting nobody that they wanted him to fight. Angie, baby, what's up? So when they said that, I was like, well, who in the hell did Devin fight that people wanted him to fight? Regis Prograis? Huh? Regis Prograis? Linares? Huh? Jojo Diaz? See, they don't know how to rebuttal shit. You got to be on the fly when you're talking to these suckers like that. They just think you don't know nothing, so they put their own bull crap up there, and you just can't rebuttal them so quick. Man, I would have rebutted them niggas so quick. So, Davenport, who we wanted him to fight, he said Loma was the bum. We didn't really ask for that fight. We didn't ask for Regis Prograis. We didn't ask for Linares. We didn't ask for Cambosa. We didn't ask for none of these dudes that Devin Haney fought. But y'all say we didn't ask for the fight that Tank Davis fought. So hey, to each his own. To each his own. People gotta, these dudes not sharp enough in this game. If you're gonna be on this podcast game, doing this stuff, knowing the content and talk about boxing, and you go on these people's shows and platform, you gotta be ready for it. You gotta be just like that. You can't sit down and wait, because that's bound my ass to cut you off. That's why I'm going. He will cut you off quick. He will overtalk you. He will holler and scream, Jab Queen, all in your ear. You know what I mean? Ray B, what's up, champ? Yeah. See, if I should have pulled it up, if y'all would have seen, they put it was a short they put up. Oh, who asked for, who had Tank fought that people asked for? He should have rebutted that Ness bullshit so quick, but he didn't. He kept fussing. Well, who did, everybody Devin Haney fought was old. 32 years. Then he said, yeah, he said that. Yeah, y'all complaining about the people Devin Haney fought was old, but then he fight a young guy. Y'all got a problem with that? No, he didn't. We don't have a problem with that. But who did the young nigga that he fought for? Who did the young nigga that he fought? You niggas crown Norman Jr. as the best in the 140-pound division. I'm like Jab Queen. We always gonna pick against Haney. It is what it is, But y'all in this industry, you gotta learn how to rebuttal these niggas bullshit so quick. See, I can rebuttal that shit just like that. Whatever they bring up, boom, I come back and counter that shit. You know what I mean? I'm feeling good today. I had some turkey. Erk. My man Jason in the building. I don't like them narratives. Oh, Bud, fuck Bud. Yeah, Bud won $100 million. Bud won $100 million. He won $100 gazillion million. So you gonna give it to him or not? They talking about the boogeyman. Debo dead. Ain't nothing to Debo about there. You just got to break it down and stop letting his fan base overtalk you. That's all. They'll sell you a dream if you let them, Jab Queen. 2 cents. And their fan base will sell you a dream if you let them. That's why you gotta be quick on the draw. Don't let these dudes say all that nonsense and all this stuff. I want to smoke with them. But next year, I'm telling you, I think I'm gonna start calling them out. I normally don't call people out, but I'm gonna start calling them out. They won't sell me shit, Lou. They coming right up there in New Jersey and sell you everything you need, darling. Devin whole legacy moving forward consists of folks Tank already knocked out. Yeah, now he did move. Now the dude did say that. He said Devin fighting everybody Tank them beat, but then they tried to say, "Oh, don't change the narrative." No, nigga, you change the narrative. Clip Farm in the building. Meanwhile, everybody want to fight Tank leftovers. Ryan, Rolly, Bordeaux, PITBULL. People that they already beat, but yet they said people didn't ask for them fights. And again, you can pick 2 Cents, Jab Queen. Y'all the only ones I know got channels. You can pick your poison. Shakur Stevenson. Who only fight we asked for Shakur Stevenson was Navarrete. We didn't ask for him to fight old ass Jamel Herring or the Chinese sushi guy. You know, we did ask for Zepeda too. I can't lie. We did ask for Zepeda, but we knew the outcome of that. But we can pick apart all these dudes. We didn't ask for none of that shit. These niggas fought. Especially Devin. We didn't ask for none of them. So, you know, stop letting these dudes sell y'all dreams, man. You know, when you Cliff Devin biggest fight at 147 are 2 champions Tank already fought. Snap. And what did I tell y'all before it even happened? I told y'all before Haney and Norman fought, I say there's no good fight at 47. Everybody that's good at 47 is at 54. You know, but you can pick and choose if you want some good fight. You know, you can pick and choose if you want some good fights. You know, like my man Conor Ben. Shakur Carvin out his own lane. He trying. He ain't got no. He don't have no other choice though. Who else is he going to fight at 35? He already said he's not fighting Kid Austin because that bull crap that happened in Saudi. He ain't fighting his boy Davis is up at 40. He don't fight Zepeda. He don't fought Zepeda. Don't nobody want to see Shakur fight Muratalla. Only one he can fight is Abdullah Mason. That ain't happening no time soon. So he had to move up 40. How, you know? People don't see that though, but I see right through it. Bill, Bomac, they picking carefully. Why do you think Bill Haney right now is calling out Rolly? Another flat-footed fighter. Has no skill. But Rolly is getting better. You better be careful what you ask for Rolly. Rolly getting better. And Rolly ain't Brian Norman Jr. Rolly gonna throw them punches. Rolly gonna throw them punches. You're gonna have to knock Rolly out. I don't think Devin can knock Rolly out. He might drop him. I don't think he can knock him out. There's plenty of smoke at 40. Exactly. Keyshawn should be fighting Till. Yeah. But so, you know, it's a lot of smoke at 40. But is he going to stay at 40? Is Shakur Stevenson going to stay at 40? Will his next fight be Gary Antoine Russell or Alberto Prelude? That'll be a boring fight. But it'll be a good fight. They don't want no folk. They don't want no smoke with Prelude. Prelude is a hard out for anybody. Matias ain't even win that fight, but they gave it to Matias. And speaking of Matias, Sabril Matias will be fighting Dalton. He's still going to be fighting the guy because they say his R-string level was low. I'm just saying. You know. So nobody want to fight Gary. Nobody want to fight Gary Antoine. They just want to hoop and holler. Oh, Devin ain't want no pass of 140, 2 cents. You knew that. Devin ain't want no pass of 140, you guys. He ran out that motherfucker so quick. I know. He ran out of there so quick. They knew all the smoke was at 140. They knew it. They knew they wasn't going to stay there at 140. It's too much smoke. It was too much smoke at 140, Ray. No, so, but, you know, we're going to see. Slow down, Lou. They didn't leave Debo with that much snack. He had to use it. They left him with the ingredients. He know the ingredients. He know the ingredients. The ingredients of snack for Devin Haney. Flat-footed fighters. Don't know how to cut off the ring. slow punchers, low IQ, the snack pack. The snack pack, man. But it's fight week, man. Who y'all got? Well, we're gonna do it this weekend. We're gonna do it this weekend. Lamont Roach, he's back into there. He's back talking as usual. Tank, 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 tank. Again, saying, but I understand. He said he don't think Tank gonna fight again because he said, he listened to people been saying, and other people that he that knows Tank. Tank don't want to fight no more. He didn't even want to fight when he fought Roach. But we'll see. If it is what it is, thank Tank for all the fights he gave us, and let's move on. That's all. Then you got to call him names. I got O'Shaquie Foster. Okay. I don't like O'Shaquie Foster. I don't care for him, so I'm going to go with Cool Boy Steve Fulton. Now, I can't be giving y'all my things, man. So y'all hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Lord beating Jenna back. I always said that. Jenna back overrated. But there's some good fights coming up, man. O'Shaquie Foster, Pitbull, O'Shaquie Foster, and Cool Boy. I don't think that's going to be the best fight on the card. I think it's going to be Lamont Roach, and Pitbull Cruz. I think that's going to be the best fight on the card. Lord and Jenna back. I think they're going to be a snoozer, loser. I guess I'm so pumped because my birthday is Wednesday. My birthday Wednesday. So, we're going to be a lot of dancing up in this joint, Jab Queen of 2 Cents. My father's birthday Wednesday, baby. We're going to party up in here. Party like a rock star. a Bill Hayden joint. My birthday Wednesday, y'all. All I want to see is colors in the chat. Colors in the chat. And super chat. That's it. Let me talk about my music, girl. Yeah, man. So this was going on. I'm telling you, there's a lot going on, man. Maybe we're going to see what we're going to want to see. The Keith Thurman card supposed to be in January or February. Jamal Shallow say him and Caleb Plant supposed to be doing it, hopefully, in end of January or February. So, hey, it is what it is. You ain't sad, Lou Wild, yeah. Sagittarius is the best sign in the world. And I don't read all that Sagittarius bullshit, all that stuff. So let me tell you about Sagittarius. Just look at the symbol. Look at the symbol. Half man, half beast. Sagittarius, the best. That's what I'm gonna say it. Ain't the whole world? I'm gonna say it too. Whoa, okay, when your birthday? 2 cents. When your birthday, dollar? Hey. Yeah. 2 cents. Molly music. Leave my music alone, man. And they're not nice. Whatever, Tony. Whatever. We the nicest people in the world. Stop the nonsense. Stop the nonsense, man. But we got some good fights coming up, man. We got some good fights coming up. I'm looking forward to fight week. I think Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez is going to be a snoozer. I think it's going to be a snoozer because we know November 20th. Oh, it passed? Well, I didn't tell nobody. God damn. They ain't let nobody know nothing. Mine was the 27th. I know yours was the 27th, Eric. Happy birthday, champ. Oh, man. Yeah, man. But, that's right. Give us our flowers. So, do any of these fights coming up? Y'all looking forward to seeing? Luke, check your text. Is any of these fights coming up y'all looking forward to seeing? Oh, I seen that. Cliff Farm, thanks for the 100 gifts. I appreciate it. Pitbull and Roach. You looking forward to Pitbull and Roach? Okay. You know, I'm looking forward to Shocky Foster and Cool Boy. I'm looking forward to Shocky Foster. I had that whole birthday live stream. Oh, you did? That's how you supposed to do it. That's how you supposed to do it. I might have me a panel of people getting on mine. Yeah. What fights y'all looking forward to, man? Y'all hit the like button. I think Pitbull is tailor-made for Roach. Yeah, he's tailor-made for him, but let me know. I've been watching Lamont Roach fight before. Any of you dudes in here, let me know when the last time you seen Lamont Roach box. Stick and move, jab. Let me know. Let me know when the last time you seen Lamont Roach fight like that. The way to beat Pitbull. He damn sure by not fighting like free as for them. Cause if he do, he going to night. You know, cause if you do, he going to night. He ain't gonna fight like first. Yeah, everybody keeps saying I look like Shannon Briggs. All right, let's go, champ. Appreciate you, Jab Queen. Timothy, what's going on, champ? Tank had a bad night, bro. Tank wasn't into that fight, but it is what it is. He got in the ring. Bad night. Pitbull might not have a bad night. Styles may fight. Totally different styles. Totally different styles, man. But like I said, I thought people was looking for Tank. If they were looking for Tank, Tank was in Baltimore, November 27th, giving away turkeys. Right at the Upton Gym. If they were looking for him to serve him as these people put out there, we won't know until. So he was just in New York 2 days. Exactly. But it is what it is. We'll see, man. We'll see with all this stuff going to come to fruition. Like I said, as days goes on and we still alive and doing what we do. Brian, what's going on, Tam? As we're going to see what's going on, man. But I'm looking forward to this fight this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to see him because I think I'm going to be out of town some damn where. But I'm quite sure I'll find a way to see the fights, man. Because I want to see him. It's going to be some good fights this weekend. PBC, first card that they ain't have in a minute. Who's going to be on the Shakur Stevenson card? This is the zone card, so hopefully they'll put some good fights on that card. I'm just rambling today, y'all. I'm just talking boxing today. David Benavidez, he called out Ben Whitaker. How you guys think that fight will go? Do you guys think Ben Whitaker got a chance against the monster? Do you think it will go 8 rounds with Ben Whitaker in the monster? I guarantee you he won't be fighting Dave Benavidez. I guarantee you he won't be doing all that dancing and all that bullshit fighting Dave Benavidez. I guarantee you that. Guarantee you he won't do that. David will turn Ben Whitaker to Ben Whitaker. That's a good one. That's a good one. My man Darren Collins in the building. There's a 0 chance. That was a good one, though. That was a good one. He better not. That's what he said, Jab Quinn. To tell you what he said. He said he want that smoke. All right, go on and get that smoke if you want to, champ. David Benavidez fight one way. He fights one way. Seek and destroy. Seek and destroy. If Devin Haney had any kind of David Benavidez attitude towards boxing, he'd be a hell of a boxer. He'd be a hell of a fighter. If he had that seek and destroy attitude and stop fighting them old fighters, them flat foot fighters, oh man, it would be good. He ain't gonna take that fight. Ben needs 3 feet of space to fight. Well, Whitaker said it first, though. Ben Whitaker said it first. Dave Benavidez ain't say it first. Whitaker said it first. He said he thinking about want to fight Dave Benavidez. Okay, go on up there, boy. You know what I mean? Go on up there. You know what I mean? Let's see what's going on. Chad Queen, what you think? He gonna go on up there and get that smoke? Go on up there and get that smoke, man. Go on up there and get that smoke. You know, so what else going on I want to talk about? There's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. For somebody who lost a fight, Brian Norman Sr. done been on every podcast since his son lost. Again, he stay on them joints. Dude, take a break. Go train your son. Work on his movement. Work on his inside game. You know? Come on, man. Get off these content creator channels, man. Shout out to my man Francois Scarborough Jr. He just fought in pro boxing, knocked the nigga out the first round. First round. Representing DC, baby. Do that thing. Do that thing. Representing DC, man. Oh, yeah, I got 500 on David right now. Eric, get out of here. Your cheap ass wouldn't bet $5. Get out of here, man. I don't doubt it, Lou. Okay. Yeah, senior being overwhere is aging, man, everywhere. Everywhere, Joaquin. I mean, damn. The son just lost the biggest fight of his life, and all you doing is going to these podcasts and talking nonsense. Talking nonsense. And this the same dude y'all said would be Boots. It's bad enough y'all think Devin Haney can be Boots. You know, and this the same nigga y'all think can be Boots, man. Y'all need to stop this stuff, man. Y'all need to stop it, man. But it is what it is, man. What do you guys think, Jab Queen, all you people up in here? What fight do you guys think would be the best fight on that fight this week? What fight do you got being the best fight? Laura, Jennebeck, Pitbull, Roach, Oshaki Foster, and Cool Boy? Or it might be Shane Mosley Jr., Jose Ramos. What fight on that card do you guys think is going to be the best fight? You know what I mean? Doesn't fight Martin fight. Yeah, but fight Martin is on the undercard, BJ. Thanks for coming on. Brian, I think the Lord and Jennebeck fight will be good. You think so? It might. It depends. It depends, man. I don't know. It might be. Pitbull and Roach. Yeah, that Pitbull and Roach should be a good fight. I think Pitbull and Roach would be a good fight too. But if skill pay the bills and both of these dudes supposed to be skillful, maybe Oshaki Foster and Cool Boy would be the best fight. Maybe that one. Frank Martin is fighting Francis Bartholomew. That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. But we don't know. Because sometimes you guys know this, man. We might think a fight going to be the best out there. It's going to be the best out there, and it don't be nada, nothing. This Wednesday, y'all come on up on the Rebuttal Entertainment birthday bash. This Wednesday. We got the music. We got the music for the Rebuttal Entertainment. This Wednesday. You know? we got the music. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. People might get put down. You think so, Nano? You think so? You think Lamont Roach gonna do something that Tank and not Rolly and none of these dudes couldn't do? He hitting that hard. For verse, you think Lamont Roach gonna do that? Lord, Lou, what I do? I need some glow stick. Boy, I tell you, man, y'all be hating up in this joint. I tell you what, I tell you what, 2 cents.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Oh man, I tell you, man. Oh, I'm waiting on these fights, man. Shakur Stevenson. Everybody thought T.O. wasn't going to fight. You know, we thought T.O. was going to back out, but the fight still ain't get here yet. You never know. But I don't think T.O. going to back out this, because if T.O. back out this one, he might be done for. So if he back out this one, you guys, I think he's really going to be done for, man. So it's going to be an interesting fight. It's going to be an interesting fight. It's going to come to if Teofimo Lopez don't get frustrated. He cut that ring off, back Shakur into the ropes, and start welling on him. Pivot to the right, throw your hand over top, because you know he's gonna lean all the way back to the left. That's what he always does. You gotta bang on it. I'm hitting this nigga on right here every round. Hit that nigga on his wrist and his hands every time you throw a punch. Forget trying to hit him in the face. Hit him on his wrist and his hands every time you try to break it. Try to break his wrist. You know he's a fragile ass nigga. So you hit the nigga on his wrist and his hands every fight. No, I won't believe it till the bell ring. you ain't gonna believe it. Come on, man. You gotta handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
He's gonna fight. He's gonna have every tooth. I think it's gonna be a good fight, man. I think he can't pull out of it. Can he? Then who gonna sign him? I'm with T.O. Fuck Shakur. If he pull out Jab Queen, who gonna give him a fight? This is, even though he's a champion, he's on his last leg. He's on his last leg, man. And what do you people think about they letting Matias fight? Because a little bit 2 cents there, a little teeny bit of Austrian. Ryan had a lot, they say, and Matias had a little teeny bit of Austrian. Should a little matter? They say it's the drugs, right? With any drug in your system, you shouldn't be fighting, right? Keep the same energy. With any kind of drugs in your system, you shouldn't be fighting. They should be keeping the same energy, right? I don't understand. You know what I mean? If any kind of drug in your system, you shouldn't be fighting. But they say he got a little teeny bit of Austrian, a little teeny weeny bit, Jab Queen, a little teeny weeny Tony K, and they letting it happen. Like, I know Top Range is sick of. Yeah, they sick of him. I know Bob regretting that they re-signed that nigga. What but to call Ryan a drug cheat? Yeah, they call Ryan a drug cheat because Ryan had this much, and Matias had this much. So they letting the fight go. He should be. Drugs is drugs, right? Drugs is drugs. I don't care. If it's illegal, you shouldn't be fighting, right? If it's illegal, you shouldn't be fighting. But Matias is continuing on to fighting. Now, if that was anybody else, they wouldn't be letting them fight. If it was anybody else, he wouldn't be fighting. Oh man, I tell you, y'all people on Twitter, oh my God. I need to start going live, really, really live. Well, come on, y'all people on Twitter, y'all can make comments. Make some comments. Let the people know y'all up in here. So, yeah, that's how I feel about it. They say Austrian is illegal. So, any amount of drugs in your system is cheating. So that means if Devin Haney come out right now and they say he had a little bit of Austrian in his system, that much, would they let it go? Brian, would they let it pass? What y'all think? If they come out right now and say Devin had a little bit, the same as Matias in his system, would they say, oh man, that ain't nothing, man. He just had a little bit, That's not even a second of a gram, a third of a gram. Yeah, they would. I know they wouldn't. Oh man. You know what I mean? So I tell you, man, this boxing shit is fickle. It's full of it. What do you guys think about Usyk, whatever y'all call him, Usyk, coming out and saying he wants to fight Deontay Bronze Bomber Wilder? I don't see why not. He got a lot of snack in his His fans would say somebody tried to set him up. You know it. Lame. My money is on Roach. Rule, your money on Roach? Tell me why. Tell me, Rule, why you think Roach can beat Pitbull? Tell me why you think Roach can beat Pitbull. Tell me why you think Roach can beat Pitbull. Darren Collins, your man turns Crawford, say he won. Damn, I ain't know my damn thing. He said he won $1 million gazillion gillion trillion dollars to fight. What you think about that? Is Bud Crawford worth $100 million? Is he worth $100 million? I don't think he's going to get it. Tony said, hell no. Jason, is Bud Crawford worth $100 million? Because he took David 12 rounds. Oh, shit. That don't mean nothing. Styles may fight. It's different kind of styles. Different kind of styles on Raw. Hernandez. Different kind of style. She'll call out and beat up Bud. Dumbass. You say, oh, man. You should call up. Nah, I ain't going that, man. I don't believe that, man. But, nah. Only have, he ain't worth it. He ain't got no pull to be getting no $100 million. Nah. He ain't worth it. But, if Turkey want to get it to him, that's up to Turkey. I say for Jason, fuck Bud, don't deserve $100 million. If that's what he wants, if I'm Canelo, I'll just say forget it and move on. Let him try to get it from somewhere else. Let him try to get it from somewhere else. If Bud Crawford, get it from 2 cents or Jab Queen. Do a live stream on your platform, charge everybody $300,000 to watch it. Y'all can get Bud Crawford his money. Y'all can get that man his money, man. But yeah, man. So it's some weird stuff going on, man. Some weird stuff going on in boxing, man. Alexander, what's up, champ? But I'm here for it. Shout out to Scooter Davis. Another sensational knockout, this time with a body shot. I keep telling y'all, Scooter Davis in 2 years going to be the best fighter in boxing. Ninja, please. Bud Crawford ain't worth $100 million. Bud ain't worth a 444. But yeah, when I say something about Bud, they think I be hating on him. And all this craziness talking about Bud, man. But it is what it is. What is your goal, man? What is your goal? Tell me your goal. What's your goal? What's your goal? Don't come in and ask questions on my show. What's your damn goal? You know what I mean? Come in and ask questions. Like you're a school teacher or something. What's your goal? What you want to accomplish in life? You know, damn, y'all ain't even give him a chance to answer. Hey, William, what's up, William? I want to hear his goals. I'm telling you, damn, Brian. I want to hear his goals, man. He come in asking the motherfucker about their goals, what they want to do. What's your motherfucking goals? Oh, school teacher? Shit. People be tripping, man. PITBULL Cruz. Roach. You know, Oshaki Foster. Cool Boy Steve Fortin. You know, Eslani Lord. Jenna Beck. Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. and Jose Ramos. Frank Martin, Francis Bartholomew. That sounds like a good card. That sounds like a good card to me. That Brian Trigger Finger laughing. That sounds like a good card to me. No. Oh man, folks still hating on man. Fuck Bud. Everybody talking about Bud. You talk about everybody talking about Bud, man. He ain't worth no $100. Ain't nobody hating on him. Because they say he ain't worth it, y'all ain't nobody hating on him. He not worth $100 million. That's our opinion, nigga. Fuck Bud. Like Jason say. You know, by hating on a nigga. What is he gonna do? How they gonna make the money back? And what did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all last year? What did I tell y'all last year? You know, Turk, he denying it. He put in Rain Magazine, he denying it, but I keep telling you guys, if Turkey Al-Rashid stop paying these fighters the money that they want, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? You know? What's gonna happen if Turkey Al-Rashid money runs dry and they say, that's it? You know what I mean? They say that's it. What they gonna do? You know? What they gonna do? What if these dudes they getting paid all this money gonna do? I keep telling you, like the great 50 Cent, like the great 50 Cent says, it's hard to keep it up. Keep that cost, keep that living up. It's hard. You know, even Turkey gonna get tired of spending millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars and don't get nothing out of it. You know what I mean? And don't get nothing out of it. Hannibal in the building. Y'all don't forget now, Wednesday, with Bud Entertainment birthday. We're going to party. We're going to party, Hannibal. We're going to party up in this joint. Yeah, we're going to party. We're going to party this Wednesday. It's a Bud Entertainment birthday, baby. We're going to party. Come on up in here, baby. Turkey net worth is trillion. No, you're a damn lie. Turkey get his money for the Saudi government. Y'all stop the bullshit. So y'all just come in here and running all shit y'all don't even know about. Turkey don't even spend his money. That shit for the government. That, you know, so stop it. And they also informed him they want to see better quality competition. You know, they want to see better quality competition. You know what I mean? Who the hell cares about him owning Ring Magazine? Oscar De La Hoya owned Ring Magazine. What's the difference? He sold it to Turkey. You know what I mean, Broly? You know what I mean? I mean, what that got to do with it? I'm just telling you. Y'all saying all this stuff now. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Y'all heard the rumor from me first. I said it last year. What you gonna do when his money start, when, you know, his money ain't gonna run low, but he get tired of spending millions and millions of dollars on these fights that's doing nothing. He fell asleep on a Haney fight. Where my glasses at? You know, and you can say all that shit all y'all. I keep telling y'all love spending other people's money. Y'all love spending other people's money, but it comes a point in time you will get tired of spending money with no investment coming in, but nothing coming in. And they just had something talking about it again. See, y'all just be running y'all mouth on here. That's why I don't listen to you dudes. You got to do research. You got to research, Hannibal. You know, I've said this shit. When did I say it? What they gonna do when that man starts spending all that money, giving them all that money that they're getting now? You know, what you gonna do? I ain't in the account. I'm just going by what I'm reading. Reading is fundamental, but I keep forgetting you from San Francisco, California. That's your music, Hannibal, from now on. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's spending money on top fighters. No, he not. No, he not. He's spending money on other fighters. You know, not bums. But even the top fighters, I am Broly. I understand he's spending money on top fighters, but even the top fighters not giving him the fights that he want. He want to see. Let me tell y'all what Turkey Al-Sheikh want to see. He want to see the David Benavidez of the world. Let me see who else fighting. The PITBULL Cruz, the Better Bills of the world. The Gary Antoine Russells of the world. Who else fights like that? That kind of style. He wants to see that kind of style of fighting. The Monster Inus of the world. The Tank Davises of the world. You know, he want to see fights, knockouts, aggression. You know, he want to see fighters with intestinal fortitude. You know what I mean? Yes, that's the kind of shit he want to see. He don't want to see the Devil Haney, because, you know, Bill Haney already licked the nigga toes in the dirty ass sandals and shit, begging him for fights. He don't want to see the Shakur Stevenson and the stuff like that. But them the big fights that the fans going to give him. You know, they're supposed to be big fight. So let me ask y'all a question. And it's either a yes or no. I think this is either a yes or no. So I seen a poll on Twitter. I think Ray, my man Ray, you know, the trolling dude on Twitter. He said he putting up the fights for that we be getting Shakurs and the TOs and all that stuff. And he said, yeah, we don't need Tank Davis. That's what he said. That's what he said, right? We don't need Tank Davis because we need fights, right? So what I said to him was, we getting all these fights, y'all say stuff. Give me one of these fights that had the same magnitude as Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. I'll wait. You know, the same stuff. Bud and Canelo did not have the same hype as Ryan and Tank Davis. They didn't have the young fans and stop it, or the casuals. They had the hardcores, so stop it. All right. So, like I said, the dude put the fights in there that's happening, that's coming up. He put it in there. And I retweeted and saying, which one of these fights that's coming up that you say you don't need Tank Davis, but have, the same hype that Tank and Ryan had. Name them. Shakur, T.O., all these fights we got coming up. Dave Benavidez and them or whoever. With a hype. With a hype. I ain't got nothing to do with the fight. We don't care. We talking about the hype of the fight. That's all we talking about. Y'all can talk about the weight drain shit and all this stuff. The hype of the fight. Do you understand the words that are coming out my mouth? The hype of the fight. What fight we have coming up can compare to Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis' hype? You know what I mean? Stop. What? And I'm quite sure Ryan looked more hydrated fighting Tank than he did fighting Devin. See, y'all do all that talking because you really don't know boxing. After the third round, Ryan Garcia was gassed fighting Devin Haney. Y'all see he was weight drained fighting Tank Davis. That nigga was fighting the whole round, throwing punches every round. I ain't see him get tired. But yet you niggas keep saying the same thing. You know what that tells me? You don't know boxing. You just making up excuses. You closed-minded. Stop being closed-minded. Stop being closed-minded. I'm on one today, champ. I'm not gonna let you get away with it. My birthday coming up. Ain't nothing you niggas can say. Ain't nothing you niggas can say. But oh man, let me see. I'm going to say O'Shaquie Foster and Cool Boy Steve Fulton is going to be the best show next week. It's going to be the best show this week, the best fight this weekend. That's what I'm thinking. O'Shaquie Foster and Cool Boy Steve Fulton is going to be the best fight this weekend. Next, I'm going to say Pitbull and Lamont Roach might be next. Laura Jennebeck gonna be third. Ramos and Jose Ramos and Shane Mosley gonna be the fourth. That's the order. I think the best fight's gonna be. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking. It's gonna be. Cool Boy is beaten shot by a decision. I think he's gonna beat him too. Ramos about to put hands on Mosley. You think he's gonna put hands on Mosley? Yeah, that's gonna be a tough fight. Sean. That's gonna be a good one. You know what I mean? I never liked O'Shaquie Foster, man, for some reason. But I fuck with Cool Boy. I interviewed Cool Boys, but I still fuck with Cool Boy. And I think Bozy is really helping Cool Boy out. I think Bozy Ennis is helping Cool Boy out. Shock is a true B-level fighter. Foster gonna beat Cool Boy. Yeah, he really beat Lubin. I had him beating him too. A lot of us had him beating him, man, but they gave that shit to Lubin. Sean, they gave this shit to Lubin. Man, y'all hit the like button, double tap the screen if y'all ain't hit it, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. I really think it's going to be a A tough fight, though. I really think it's gonna be a tough fight. You know, I think that's gonna be the best fight. Now that he got, y'all better start putting some respect on Bozy Ennis, man, because Bozy Ennis, man, the guys he training now, they doing real good. They doing real good, man. He got Jack Catterall now. He put, Jack Catterall. He got Cool Boy. He got what's my man, Andy Cruz. So you gotta start putting them some respect on Bozy in his name. No, I'm not. Why can't somebody give somebody a compliment without Hannibal San Francisco living ass saying somebody a fan now? I'm just giving him his flowers. I think he keep this up. He's gonna be. It seems like me. He's starting to be a good trainer. Can't wait for Cruz versus Muratalla. Cruz gonna put them paws on him, man. Muratalla is overhyped, overrated, just like Hannibal. Like Hannibal. Man, Andy Cruz gonna put them paws on Randy Muratalla. I'm telling y'all. Watch what I tell you. When was I clowning Bozy? Come on, tell everybody. I never in my life clown Bozy in this. You just been, you know what? You started coming here and just make up shit like the rest of them. I'm starting to think Hannibal is a casual. I think Hannibal casual. I ain't never in my life clown. When did I clown Bozy in this? When did I? When Bozy fought Kern. When Bozy fought Kern? When did Bozy in this fight Kern? When Booth fought Kern, when did I clown Bozy in this? I just critiqued him. Told me he need to do better with his son. So how's that clowning him? What do you think of Pachinko training Bam? Bam. Robert Garcia trains Bam, man. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, but I never clowned him. I critique him. So critiquing a trainer is clowning him? See, I gotta start taking you. You know what? We're gonna start having school class from 9:30 to 10 o'clock. I'm gonna have to start teaching class in here because y'all don't know. Evidently y'all don't know what y'all talking about. It's not beating Inu. That'd be a good fight. Right now, if I had to pick between Monster Inu and Bam, oh my goodness. And I like Bam. Bam, one of my, oh man. I would give it to Monster Inu this much. That much. I have to give it to Monster Inu that much. Bam just ain't ready yet. Bam got to go up and fight them big boys yet. Then we can see if he can, work with Monster speed, his quickness, his power. But Bam will put him down because everybody else done put him down. It's just what happened when Monster Inu get up. But I love to see it. I'm saying fantasy coach Boston motherfucker. I love to see it, dude. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know, man. So you telling me right now, Bam should be fighting at 126 right now. Right now, he need to move up 3 weight classes right now because he's fighting out of his weight class. Whatever you saying, Broly. Bam need to move up 3 weight classes because he's fighting out of his weight class. Nakatani beats Inu. Oh, hell nah, man. Hell nah. Nah, he ain't been Inu. Nah. Bam ain't weight bullet. You think so too, Brian? Damn. I'm getting surprised, man. Y'all think Bam a weight bully? Inu scared of Inu. Oh, shit. How Inu scared of Inu, champ? Come on, man. Exactly. Oh man, yeah. I don't know, man. Inu got to move. Yeah, I agree with Hannibal. Inu got to move up to lose. Ain't none of them lower weight dudes gonna beat him. He gonna have to move up to somebody that's sharp, real sharp. Look how big Bam head is. I hope you kept. I hope you kept that same energy for Manny Pacquiao. I am Broly. Let me get these niggas some wrenches. I hope you kept that same energy for Manny Pacquiao. That's exactly what I hope. Let me see. You talk about Bam got a big ass head. Monster in that case, Pacquiao when he fight at 122, he should have been fighting at 135 or 140. If that's the case, shit, Bam a killer. What? Oh, I'm done. What the hell? Oh, nah, bro. I was going to give you a wrench, champ. I can't give you no wrench now. Because you in here tripping, champ. You in here tripping, champ. You playing favoritism, champ. You playing favoritism. You know, you can't favor. But y'all hit the like button, double tap the screen, subscribe to the channel, man. You know, we talking about this fight week. There's a lot of shit going on. Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, a done deal. Scheduled for January the 31st. New York City, Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson. What do you guys think about that fight? Jamal Charlo, Caleb Plant. Jamal say that fight is scheduled for the end of January or February if it happens. So shout out to them. You know, and the Keith Thurman card is going to be in February, I think. February. So hey, shout out to Keith Thurman. So you know, we're gonna see what happens. Core versus T.O. 50-50 fight, not to me. And y'all know I can't stand neither one of them niggas. But I think it's 60-40 Shakur Stevenson because Teofimo Lopez get too frustrated. It's easy to frustrate him. He don't like fighting movers. He want the fight to come to him so he can counterpunch. You know? Can you see him trying to stalk Shakur Stevenson for the whole 12 rounds? You know, get frustrated when he's missing and Shakur blocking his punches. You know, so I don't know, man. And if I want T.O. to win, but I just don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening, man. But we'll see. But no, I don't think it's going to be easy. T.O. going to make it hard for him, but I think he's just too easy to rattle. You know, you can rattle that dude, man. Easy. You know, he better be on this game. Don't get his father no alcohol. His father don't need no alcohol. Justice for Sando Martin. Yeah, huh? Shit. Sando, yeah, exactly. Don't give that man no alcohol, though, man. Let his father do the coaching. Maybe, you know, everything will be gravy. Maybe he can get some good stuff out of it, man. And get a couple of punches in. You know, the problem is people be trying to head hunt Shakur Stevenson. Only way you can get them head punches is, most of the time is when he's on the ropes. You know, most of the time when he's on the rope. So, you know, if you don't get him on the ropes, it's hard to hit him. That's why you hit him in his elbows, his wrists, his hands. Every single round, you swing hard as you can to hit that nigga in his wrist, in his hand. Try to break his wrist in his hands. Make them motherfuckers sore as hell. That's what I do. That's number one. If I'm his trainer, punch as hard as you. When he get in that little shell and that fake defense, you hit him right here as hard as you can. Right here. Every round. You punch that nigga hard in the mother. Fuck his head. Everything body blows. arms and elbows. Then he really be soaking them joints because once they get hurt, he gonna be in trouble. You know, Sandor Martin is born even it won't be little. Yes, but Sandor Martin was putting them paws on T.O., man. He putting them paws on him, man. But I'm glad they made the fight. I'm glad they make the fight. But what gets me that you guys let bypass all you dudes. Why T.O. bringing Shakur Stevenson up and Wade when you had Gary Antoine there? You had Sabrina Matias there. Who else the champion at 140? You know, you got these 140 champions, but yet you bringing them up. You fighting him. You know, you got Richard Hitchens was calling you out. I hope T.O. don't. Yeah, that's what we don't know. We don't know. He might pull the Schofield. Yeah, like I said, we got Hitchens there. But yeah, all the last 2 years, all of a sudden he want to fight Shakur Stevenson. You know what I mean? Oh, well, Devin was making him money. He said he really didn't care about the money when we all knew he needed the money. He could afford Devin, he turned it down. You know what, I am Broly? He had no other choice. It was either Shakur Stevenson or nigga, we stripping you and you go play with your baby mother. You know? You fight Shakur Stevenson, or we stripping you and you can go play with your baby mother. You know what I mean? He was just picking and picking. He had no other choice. He had to take Shakur Stevenson. You know what I mean? He had to take Shakur Stevenson. Usyk say he want to fight Deontay Wilder for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe he want to beat the black man up. I don't know. Oh man, what that got to do with what we talking about, man? All right. Yes. Like I said before, though, man, we got some good fights coming up, man, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I think Ashaki Foster and Cool Boy might be the best fight on the card. T.O. had options after he done turned down everybody else. What option he had? What option did T.O. had? Vote for the upset. Okay. You know what I mean? Usyk need to retire. He need to retire. Don't nobody want to see Usyk fight no Wilder or nobody else. Can't nobody beat Usyk. Let him retire, man. None of them dudes. You keep saying he coulda, shoulda, woulda. He turned down everybody. He couldn't have unified. Who was he going to unify with? He turned down the fights. He told Hitchens no. He ain't fighting Gary Antoine. The only dude left was Matias. So how was he going to unify? Vote for the upset. All right. I hear you. I hear you talking, man. But T.O. turned everybody down. How was T.O. going to unify? He could afford Richard Hitchens in New York City. He said no. He already said he wasn't fighting Gary Antoine. So I don't understand. You know what, Iron Brother, you know more. You do Twigger Finger happy. You know everything, don't you? You know what I mean? His ex-wife wasn't letting him see them kids for 3 fucking years. So that's an excuse. Yeah, I'm picking Pitbull. And the only reason I'm picking PITBULL Cruz because remember, you niggas never knew anything about Lamont Roach. I've been knowing this dude for 4 years. And he is not a boxer. He is not a stick and move and give you angles and stuff like that like the rest of them was doing them. jab and keep Pitbull off of him. Lamont Roach got dog in him. He's going to try to be a Ferris. He's going to try to fight Pitbull, then get up out of there. And can he take them Pitbull punches when he do that? He couldn't take Jamel Hearn punch. You know, so we're going to see. You know, we're going to see. He boxed Tank head. He didn't box. He fought Tank. But do y'all know the difference between boxing and fighting? You know, do y'all know the difference? You know, so we're gonna see. We ain't got but 5 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We only got 5 days. I'm not going back and forth, none of y'all. We're gonna see. That's the good thing about boxing. That fight is made. That fight is made, and we're gonna see if he can do it. If he do it, hey, congratulations. He might can do it. You know, so he might can do it. But you know, we won't know. We won't know until Saturday. But I don't know. He got to prove me right. He got to prove me right, man. So he moving up. It's gonna be a good fight. But Lamont Roach a big dude. See, y'all didn't know that. He's a big dude. Lamont Roach used to fight 140. He moved down to 130. You know, he moved down to 130. A long time ago when he first started, he was up to 140. He's down to 130. Now he's back up to 140. So we're gonna see. Have they decided whether or not that this fight is going to be for the belt? Oh wait, it ain't no. It's not going to be for the belt because they're not suspending Sabrina Matias. They're not suspending because he had that much of Austrian, Hannibal. What you think about that, Hannibal? They're not suspending Sabrina Matias. But he had that much Austrian. I thought a cheat was a cheat. It shouldn't matter how much drugs you have in your system, right? So he's going to keep fighting. He's going to keep his belt. He's going to keep fighting, and he's going to keep his belt. So what y'all think about that? What's the little bit of Austrian jab queen? Just a little bit. Didn't y'all say cheating is cheating no matter how much drugs? So you can just take a little bit of drugs. So you know, if you take some, let's say you on probation. So let's say you're on probation and you got a little bit of drugs in your system. They're going to say, oh, you just had a little bit of drugs in your system. We're not going to step you back. You see how you niggas are? Because it was Ryan Garcia. You niggas hated because he beat the living shit out of Devin Haney. Y'all hated it. So what's good for this dude is not good for this dude. Oh my God, I thought they was fighting for an interim belt, Lou. No, who? Who you talking about? PITBULL Cruz and Roach? I don't know what belt they fighting for, but I know it ain't for that Matias belt. You know, I know they ain't fighting for that Matias belt. Rules are the rules, but that's not life. That exactly, Brian. He's a cheat. He's a cheat. He's a cheat. See, what's good for Matias is not good for Ryan. If you have drugs in your system, it's still drug. Interim title, man. Okay, the interim. But they supposed to, Jab Queen, strip Sabrina Matias for finding drugs in his system. But since it's this much, Hannibal said, I'll go ahead. He had this much. Ryan Garcia had this much. And that's the big difference, you know? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. This, I tell you, boy, y'all showing y'all character.
You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Y'all showing y'all character. I tell you that much. Mm-mm-mm. You know what I mean? Write your congressman. I ain't write my congressman. You need to write it. You know, hey, it just, you know, it's just not true. It's a, yeah, it's just crazy. It just shows you what kind of people you niggas are. Y'all character. You know, y'all character. Just because you can't stand and hate a man, whatever he did, even if it was this much Austrian, it's cheating. It's cheating. If Ryan would have had that, the same much Matias had, it's cheating. You know, y'all would have went in on Ryan Garcia. Y'all would have went in on him. How, how we know the amount anyway? Yeah, that's what they say. Exactly, Jab Queen. You know, the WBC, you know, they put that little flam flam in it too. You know, they put that because, you know, they fuck with Sabrina Matias. They fuck with Sabrina Matias. So they put that little flam flam in there either. But cheating is cheating. If you have drugs in your system, it should be non-voided. Voided. I don't want to hear nothing. My man Holmes is in the building. Where you been, champ? They're both not going to be able to keep Pitbull off of him. Yeah, we're going to see. Exactly. Exactly. We're going to see.
You can't handle the truth.
Pitbull gonna be throwing them bombs. Votes gonna have to, you know, give them the angles. Cause them punches gonna be coming, boy. Y'all double tap the screen, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Come on up in here. You know, we're talking fight week. We talking Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo signed the, you know, they all signed, sealed, and delivered, man. And you know, so Tony say, I will remember this position forever. Oh man. Michael Dawson. I don't care if Michael Dawson. Yeah, we know. Devin know how to pass through them volatile. I ain't even gonna get started, man. I ain't gonna get started. You know, but I don't know, man. We got some good fights coming up, though, man. After this weekend, we got 2 weeks. We get to see the lovely Alicia Baumgartner. We get to see the lovely Alicia Baumgartner. We get to see Gary Antoine Russell. You know, so we get to see all that stuff. We get to see him, and December the 19th. You know, we get to see all that good stuff, man. Let me tell y'all something. You dudes sound like a bunch of idiots calling that man Debo Dale. I'm telling you. And if you're going to call him that, at least spell it right. You know, that man ain't scaring nothing. Ain't taking nobody chains. Ain't nobody running from that nigga. That's for sure. That's Debo. It's up to one. Gary who? What Gary you talking about? Oh, you just running your mouth. Because I know you're not talking about Gary Antoine, who right now can make 135. I know you ain't talking about that Gary Antoine. See, you just running your mouth now. Nah, Devin ain't hit nothing. She just trying to give him a bill. Alicia Baumgartner dating Dez Bryant. And Dez Bryant and Bill got into it, and that's why she left Bill Haney. You know what I mean? Debo Dev let it Mexican Debo. Yeah. Yeah, Debo Dev. I ain't see Debo go to the court and sue nobody. I ain't never see that. I ain't never see Debo run around a motherfucking from nobody. I ain't see him running from Craig and run from Hulk Hogan or none of that shit. I ain't never see Debo do that. I seen Debo Dev run all day from Jose Ramos. I mean Jose Ramirez. Oh, y'all funny. is Dev Nightmare. Guy Antoine is Dev Night. Oh yeah, Dev don't want that smoke. These niggas just running their mouth, man. I don't pay no mind no more. Yeah, you know. But hopefully we can get some good fights. I keep telling you, that man picking and choosing. Now they calling out Rolly. They talking about they might get the Rolly fight. Rolly supposed to be. I think Rolly about to fight Manny Pacquiao. That's what they saying. So we'll see. So if Manny Pacquiao beat Rolly and get that belt, there you go. Dev can fight Manny Pacquiao. If Rolly fight Devin, right? If Rolly fight Manny Pacquiao and Pacquiao beat him, there you go. Devin can go fight Manny Pacquiao. And, you know, he can scare and Debo the old man. He used to fight the old niggas anyway. They ain't getting that Rolly fight. They can beg all they want to Jab Queen. They can beg all they want. Nobody give a fuck about them accomplishments. You know, you can take them accomplishments and stick it up your ass, Hannibal. You can take them accomplishments and stick them up your ass. I guarantee you, them niggas rather have big paydays than accomplishments. You know? Indonesia. Oh, you from Indonesia. What's going on, Chant? What's going on in Indonesia? You know, but I don't know, man. You know, this clip farm, what's going on, Champ? This stuff is just crazy, man. But we getting them tomorrow. We're gonna try again. Nigga cannot talk. Hopefully, Dub right side be available. I don't know what's going on with HLD. Maybe he'll come on now that Teofimo Lopez and Shakur has been announced. Because you know he is the biggest Shakur fan in the world. I mean, Teofimo Lopez fan in the world. You know what I mean? So, why did Mayweather get rejected by the 19? I don't know, man. This is not a politics show, man. You know, I don't get into that Israel and all the rest of that stuff, man. Rolly better drop that belt. Debo trying to be a two-division undisputed. Yeah, he can do it. He can do it. He can do it. I just wish all of them, not just boxing, the NFL, you can't do it in the NFL, but boxing, you go by your resume. That should determine if you get in the Hall of Fame or not the accolade. Anybody can get accolades fighting Boo Boo the Fool. You know what I mean? The resume should be what gets you in the Hall of Fame. Score got to be careful. That's 50-50. You think it's 50-50, Mr. Holmes? I think it's 60-40. I think it's 60-40 Shakur. I don't know, man. T.O., man, when he fight fighters like that, man, he don't do too good, man. Shakur knows this. Everybody knows that. Shakur knows this, and everybody knows that. So, we're going to see that if T.O. can handle the frustration. T.O. is a dangerous fight for him. Okay. Yeah, ain't nobody say T.O. wasn't, but when the last time he showed you he was? When the last time T.O. showed y'all he was a dog? Lomachenko? Joshua Clardy? When the last time Teofimo Lopez showed you guys that he was a dog? Man, legacy great. Man, you sound like the boxing voice. Man, get your ass off my channel, man. Nobody want to hear that bullshit. Go on over there with them dudes that feed you them fake narratives, man, that don't nobody even care about no more. Then he said they don't, then he go back and say they do now. Big question. Sugar Ray Robinson versus Terrence Crawford. I don't know. I wasn't born when Sugar Ray Robinson was fighting. You know, that's one thing I tell people all the time. People always want to mention these old school fighters who they wasn't even born. They could just go back and watch tape. watch tape to fight. What weight class? What weight class? I don't know. You know, that's what you got to talk about. What weight class? I don't know. I couldn't even tell you, man. You know what I mean? I couldn't tell you. I I can care less, man. You know what I mean? How? Who mentioned it? That's time to go, man. Y'all hit the like button if I get up out of here, because Hannibal in California smoking cocaine. He doing something type of Bud Crawford mentioned with the greats. I don't never hear nobody mention Sugar Ray Leonard and Bud Crawford together. I don't hear nobody mention Tommy Hearn, Marvin Hagler, and Bud Crawford together. Or I ain't hear none of that shit. That nigga, you smoking that shit, Bill? You snorting that same shit Bill Haney was accused of snorting, man. What the fuck is you talking about? Had anybody ever heard Bud Crawford mentioned with Roy Jones? Sugar Ray Leonard, I ain't never heard people mention him with them. See, you come over here talking, you talking crazy, wacko stuff, man. But it is what it is, man. Oh, okay. Well, Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali said it. Yeah, hey, Jack Quinn, that nigga smoking coke. He's doing that Bill Haney shit. I'm done with Hannibal. He really lost it. I know I knew he was kind of, because he live in California, and this is the kind of music they listen to. Oh my God. I'm just saying. That nigga trip. I ain't never heard nobody say that shit but him. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know, man.
You can't handle the truth.
But yeah, man, it's fight week. We're gonna do it all week. I'm just saying, Brian. I'm just saying. Oh man, nigga, can I talk tomorrow? Dub Right Side will be in the building. Hopefully, if not, I will put the link out for people who want to get on the panel. Cause I think we're gonna talk a little bit more about Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez tomorrow, man. And if y'all ain't hit that like button, hit it before we get up out of here. I appreciate you guys. Wednesday, the Butter Entertainment birthday. Don't even put a text up in that joint if there ain't no super chat or cash out. Nothing at all. Cause we partying all day Wednesday, baby. All day Wednesday. Hit the like button, share this, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on Nigga Can I Talk, baby. Peace and blessings.